Right, hello everybody, how you doing and welcome back. It's Mikey and obviously as you've read in the title, I'm back today because I've got a content announcement. And that announcement is that I am going to be starting to make gaming content very soon. That's right, I'm branching out from reactions. Don't worry, for those of you that are here for my reactions, I am always going to be primarily a reactor, of course I am. But I thought I'd do something different because I was talking with Luke, we all know him, my best buddy, my channel manager, because he's a big gamer himself. He loves gaming, he loves game streams and all of that. And quite on and off now for a while, he's been saying to me, "Why don't you think about doing some kind of gaming content?" And I thought, well, I've ummed and ahed about it, but my my biggest worry was that there wasn't really going to be an audience for it. So, I mean, there's a lot of I put a post on the community tab yesterday asking how many of you like gaming content, or more specifically, PlayStation 2 content. Because obviously, we hadn't talked about it for a while, the gaming thing. And I just thought one night, because I've got a PlayStation 2, and I thought, could there be a way to link the PlayStation 2 to my computer so that I could make gaming content? Because I didn't want to go, into online gaming or buying new consoles, because to tell you the truth, my gaming experience stopped with the PS2. It started with the PS1, it stopped with the PS2. So I thought, I don't really want to delve into anything like that just yet, because I'd have to get loads and loads of practice first. So I thought, you're better off working with what you've got. So I'm going to be making PlayStation 2 gaming content for you. And they are going to be walkthroughs or a let's play or that kind of thing. It's not stuff I'm playing for the first time, actually. I'm doing this for nostalgia. I've got a pile of games next to me, and I'm going to show you just some of the games I'm going to be featuring in just a second. But yeah, I'm doing it for the nostalgia. Anybody that wants to come along to the channel, watch me play games that maybe you played when you were younger, or games that you enjoyed. And so, yeah, that's why I want to do it, because obviously, as a reactor, I'm reacting to older stuff. There's a lot of vintage stuff on this channel, so yeah, it's in keeping, it's on brand, so yeah. But yeah, again, don't worry, I am still going to primarily be a reactor. The gaming thing is a bit of a side project. It's something I've liked the idea of doing, but, it's just taken a while to go, yeah, do you know what? I'll do it. A bit like the reactions, actually. Plus, like I said, I found a way to get my PlayStation 2 wired up to the computer, and it all works, and so, yeah, I'm going to be starting it very soon. Now, just to give you an idea of some of the games that we're going to be including into this new content style. These are one of my favourites, right? So we're going to be playing games like Tomb Raider. Specifically, this trilogy. So we've got Tomb Raider Legend there, which was followed by Tomb Raider Anniversary, which obviously is a remake of the original game from 1996, but it came after this one. And then we got the third entry in that trilogy, Tomb Raider Underworld. Now, I'm looking forward to these. I really am. I've not played them in a while. But on top of that, we've got games like The Simpsons Hit and Run. A lot of people love this game. A lot of people grew up with this game. I mean, it was basically GTA for those of us whose mums wouldn't let us have GTA, wasn't it? But the only thing with this one is, and I'm going to say this now so that I don't get too many people asking about it, I need to invest in a new controller for this one. The controller that I've got, for some reason, does not work with this game. I've looked into it, and apparently you need a proper PS2 controller. The one I've got is it's a sort of neutral one that works on both PS1 and PS2. I've had it for donkey's years. So yeah, I may need to get a new controller before I use this, because I can use everything. No, sorry, I mean I can do everything with the proper one. I don't know why, for some reason the one that's made for both doesn't work. But yeah, that's why this one might have to wait a bit. But similarly to that, we got the Simpsons game, which was released around the time of the Simpsons movie in 2007. This was actually a Christmas present. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Other things that I really would like to do as well. I mean, I've got this. I've got The Sims busting out. I'm really looking forward to this because I've had a couple of ideas on what to do with The Sims. Luke has actually told me that a popular thing with Sims games is to start from the ground up. Build your house, start with $0. Apparently that gets a lot of following. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I've also got ideas for this. I was talking to him about it earlier. And yeah, we're going to keep talking about that because, yeah. And that'll be fun. And we've also got, some silly games from my childhood, but a lot of you might have played them. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants. So I'm trying to not get the light there. Yeah, we've got SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie. That's always fun. I actually tested, when I learned I could set my PS2 up, I actually tested it with that, and that works really well. So yeah. Ed, and Eddie, The Misadventures. This game is so fun, but the graphics are questionable. Yeah, but that is really fun. Another favourite of mine, Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem for you Scooby-Doo fans out there. I'm a little bit worried about this one because of the theme song that plays in it. I don't know if there's going to be copyright issues. I've heard that game videos do not tend to have that many copyright issues. I've heard that, so, you know. But there's always my Patreon. They're going to go on the Patreon anyway, so, you know. I'll get onto that in a second. And, of course, another big one from back in the day, The Incredibles. We've got that. And I'm really terrible at this, by the way. So if you want to see me die a million times, then, yeah, you watch when I start making that. And I might even chuck some Harry Potter in there. I've got a couple of Harry Potter games, but this is probably the one that I'm best at. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, that's just some of the games I own at the minute. You know, I've got others, but these are the ones that I feel might make really good gaming videos, and they might attract a good audience. Because obviously I wanted to establish amongst you guys that I've got an audience ready and waiting for this kind of thing, but obviously there is potential for it to attract more of an audience as well. So I'm hoping that will go down really well. Now, in terms of actually making these videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it the same way I do any other video, okay? I'm going to keep my window on the screen so you can see what I'm doing the entire time. So it'll be a bit like a reaction. But don't worry, I'm going to make the window smaller so, you know, it's not going to take up a great deal of the screen. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm looking forward to it. And like I say, they are going to be walkthroughs or let's play kind of thing. I'll just be going through the game just as you do. But they're not going to be 100% walkthroughs. I will say this now. For games like Tomb Raider, for example, there's loads of side missions and little hidden secrets that you can go and find in caves and stuff. I won't be doing that. I've never played them like that. So, you know, if you want 100% walkthroughs, and I'm not where you're going to get it. Because, to be honest, I'll be looking to make it through an entire game. I've not played them in a while. So that'll be fun as well. I am going to mess up. I am going to... Yeah, I'm already seeing... Yeah, this is going to be fun. So, yeah. And, of course, you'll have me on the screen commentating the entire time. So, yeah. It's going to be fun, I can tell it is. And the beauty of PlayStation 2 as well, I mean, obviously, you know, there is a chance that I could branch out in, you know, further down the line. These videos do well and they help me to, you know, maybe make a few quid. You never know, I might be able to buy another console or something like that. I might be able to do something to incorporate other games. But for now, PlayStation 2 games are relatively cheap. You know, I'm already looking into one or two to add to the videos if they start doing well. Or if not, you know, just to play them. You know, because I don't play my PlayStation a lot. I really don't. I actually, in fact, testing it out this last couple of days, I had to get a load of dust off it. You know, because apart from anything else, you know, making my videos, just my personal life, I don't really have the time to play games. But this is going to be the best of both worlds because I get to play games and you guys get to see them, and I get to show how rubbish I am on camera. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. A lot of you already guessed. Some of you said, oh, you know, you're going to be doing gaming stuff. Oh, no, I didn't want to say that. Yeah, there you go. That's what I plan to be doing. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to start today, Sunday. I've got to go out to the shops later. Hopefully, I'm going to come back and then I'm going to be able to start playing something straight away. And I think the game that we are going to start with is... Bear with me. I think just because I can do an okay job with this game, I may start... Don't take this for truth because I might change my mind. I may start with Tomb Raider Legend. There's a bit of a good reason for that. Lara Croft, the lead character, Lady Lara Croft, was created right here in my hometown, Derby. Yeah, that's right. That's where she was made. That's where she was thought up by Toby Gard in the 1990s. There we go. Lara Croft and me have got a connection, and also in Derby we've got a street named after her called Lara Croft Way. Plus I love this version of her, you know, this image, the voice actress, I think she's absolutely fantastic, and these games are really fun as well, so... And I know there's an audience for Tomb Raider, because I used to follow a load of them myself. Not in a few years though, but yeah. So yeah guys, that's my news, let me know what you think. Also, I know this is going to come as an exciting update to some of you. So yeah, also let me know, you know, if there are any games that you like in particular. I'm not promising anything, but let me know what games you like and I might see if I can get them. You know, I'm not making any promises because I don't know if this is going to do well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know, manage myself with it, you know, doing gaming stuff and reactions, because I don't want this to take over. So I might try and do maybe 1 or 2 game videos a week, but I'll have to up my game a bit with my reactions because I can't, and it's going to be a struggle to fit it all in. But yeah, if you just bear with me in the early days, guys, I'll get the hang of it, and hopefully we can all have a bit of fun together with these games. You know, we have a laugh together with my reactions. Well, 90% of them are a laugh anyway. You know, because I don't do just sitcoms. Obviously, I've got music and stuff. So yeah, we have a laugh together. Now maybe we can have a bit of fun together playing some classic games that a lot of us grew up playing or enjoyed playing in our teenage years, you know, those days before Netflix and all that. And if there was nothing on TV, it had to be a game. So yeah, and like I said, I have got other games over on the shelf over there. I'm not going to announce what they are just because I picked these because I know these are likely to be quite popular based on some research I've done. So yeah, and also out of those games, you know, let me know which one you're most excited about. You know, obviously I know Hit and Run, The Simpsons. I know that's going to have a bit of a demand for it, but again, I've got to get a new controller for that. I will get a new controller very soon. They're not that expensive, so yeah, I might get one of them sorted this week actually. But again, I'm not just going to do one game at a time. You know, I'm not going to, like, if I start with Legend today, I'm not going to do this every time. I will do different games on different days. We'll have a bit of a series going, a bit like reactions. You know, I'm not reacting to a series at a time, then mixing up. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Are you excited about this? I certainly am. And I know Luke is as well, because again, Luke, bless him, it's like history repeating itself. You know, he spent ages talking me into doing reactions, and eventually I went, okay, fine, I'll do it. And look at me now. So yeah, he told me ages about gaming. I was like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I just went and bought the stuff that I needed to wire it up. So, so yeah, I know he's going to enjoy it. So yeah, you guys let me know what you reckon. And again, if you are going to be into this, you're going to like it, you got Luke to thank for talking me into it. I know, obviously, I made the final decision myself. I know that. But the point is, gaming content never crossed my mind until he mentioned it to me. And of course, he's mentioned it to me several times over the last year or so. And, well, since I started making reactions, actually. Why did I say last year or so? But yeah, I've also followed a few of his game streams, actually. They're really good. So, you know, follow his Twitch. It's over on his YouTube channel. He's a really good gamer, and I always love following his gaming streams. So yeah, let me know what you think. You looking forward to it? Which of those games are you looking forward to? And again, feel free to mention any games you would like me to play that I can look into in the future. Not promising anything here and now, but yeah, let me know, because I want as many of you to get involved with this as possible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys, and my next video will more than likely be me mucking up on a game of some description. So yeah, keep your eye on the notifications, and don't forget to come and join us if you get a chance. Okay, so yeah, hope this news finds you well. You know, hope it's come as good news to a lot of you. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video. See you oh god, I fucked that up, didn't I? See you behind the control pad. Okay, see you later, guys. Take care. Ta-ra.